Okay, I'm coming up again. I hope that now the connection will work and that you can hear me. If you're joining, please let me know if everything is working as it should. It's interesting because just today I was looking into my throat chakra, and my level in comparison with the other chakras was the highest, and actually my whole body is telling me that I need to speak and that I need to share my knowledge and wisdom, and that there is so much for me to share. Also my lips are breaking because it's like my own resistance to it. So anyway, thank you everyone for joining me. Please just let me know if you can hear me now, because before it was not working. Okay, our topic for today is healing and awakening the priestess within. And before we dive deeper into this topic, I want to explain more what I'm referring to when I'm speaking about that. So priest and priestess part within every one of us, this is the sacred part of us, and the archetype of priestess actually presents somebody that is in charge of their conscious, superconscious, and subconscious. So being aware of the things that are happening behind the veil, and not everything about the truth, and seeing and accepting things as they are. Not that we are adjusting ourselves and the truth itself. This is somebody that is sharing and that is having, the priest and priestess, somebody that is sharing and having a lot of spiritual knowledge and wisdom and skills and talents, and it is sharing them and using their gifts in the highest good of everyone. It's not about abusing power, but it's actually using the power of love and truth in good ways. So on the other hand, because I announced that this video is going to be about awakening and healing the priestess and priest within, that also means that on the other side it is everything about healing the parts of ourselves when we were maybe abusing power, maybe in this lifetime, in other lifetimes, maybe we were raised this way and that was our normal. Maybe it's about programming of the society, or remembering the lifetimes from before, and also seeing what is happening in here and now, in the world, in the environment around us. So really this playing out in so many different ways, and inside, outside, and awakening those parts inside of us. So the timelines that are open and all the experiences from there that are healing, and this is happening for me personally. Like I had a big initiation in 2017. Are, for example, the Lemurian time, Atlantis time, ancient Egypt, ancient Greece, and all these beautiful cultures and communities, and actually the dark night of that, and how those cultures were ruined because of actually exactly that, of abusing power, and how we lost connections with the divine, with spirit, and actually the most sacred part of us. And because we are not having that connection, how we are then searching this connection always, and approval and all that is then programmed also in our society outside of ourselves. But this is not the topic here, but just a little introduction here, and what I actually want to give you an more understanding, what I actually want to dive deeper with you guys. I would love to also hear about your experiences, if you are experiencing something similar, if you can feel those energies and those extremes of light and shadow, and how, for example, is important for us right now that we are not afraid of that we are always aligning back to higher frequency, the highest frequency of ourselves, connecting back to our soul, to our higher self, and really about forgiveness, seeing this ignorance and what we are doing, the human part of ourselves. And what I was guided also to talk about here, for example, how strict we are to ourselves, and how hard we can be on ourselves. And because we are not forgiving ourselves, we are then losing that connection with ourselves, not having this sacred relationship first with ourselves, and of course being more and more disconnected from our essence and from who we are, and actually living more for other people than actually following our intuition. Because the priestess part and the priest part is everything about intuition and following and living your life purpose and mission, doing what you came here to do. Okay. So it is about accepting the essence of who you are. So the priestess, the sacred part of yourself. And why am I mentioning this? Because many times, if you were having those memories, remembrance of this sacred union, of sacred relationships from other dimensions, from other lifetimes, if you were in the time of Atlantis and Lemuria and maybe also other planets, and you had the chance to experience that, and how, for example, you are craving for that in this lifetime, and you maybe feel different because of that, and maybe you were even judged because of that, and how, because you wanted to be part of this society and wanted to be in also part of this 3D or 4D world, and 3D and 4D relationships, and in that process how you might betray yourself. So these are all the experiences where we went against ourselves for many different reasons, and because of that lost our energy and power, and because of that we might be feeling that we are not worthy of this divinity, of this connection, of this light, because light is really shining right now, and on all the shadow within us, and we are going through deep cellular healing and transformation in so many different ways. Like it is, each path is different, and yes, we are all looking into things that need to be healed and transformed. Here I'm also guided to mention that you might be triggering in your life people with your purity and with your light, because you were shining light on their shadow, and all the guilt and judgment that or projections that you might be or have experience with that. And as well, I just don't want to forget anything that I wrote down here. Knowing that you allow yourself to integrate that and accept that part of yourself, and knowing that you are worthy. And I'm gonna come back to self-love, because this is really important thing when we are talking about it, and I'm gonna explain more. But when we are allowing ourselves to be that and just shine this light and divinity, share your knowledge, wisdom, and skills, you are raising vibration in the environment that you are in, and in all relationships that you are part of. So the only thing that is needed here is that you allow yourself to be you, that you really connect with your deepest truth, with your intuition, with your true essence, and that you allow yourself to share your true colors. And no matter if you're triggering people and around you, and really allowing ourselves to heal right now all the parts, defensive mechanisms, coping mechanisms, walls, barriers around our heart, because it's also about the message that I received is diamond heart. So it's the highest frequency of heart, love and light, and integrating that. It's about pure essence, pure love, pure light, and really remembering what that is. And it's really also about heart expansion and heart awakening. And of course, a lot is happening on the back of our heart, and also you could be feeling and releasing, transforming all the pain that you could be, and suffering that you could be experiencing, because you were actually rejecting yourself, denying yourself, because you were feeling unworthy, because you betrayed yourself, because you wanted to be part of something. Really healing all the parts of and becoming aware where you have learned to hide your light, where you are feeling uncomfortable when you are shining your light, and when you are happy, joyous, are you feeling good by sharing your happiness and joy, and by being you, by radiating your essence and frequency, by radiating love and light that you are, or are you pulling yourself away and you're not feeling safe to be who you are? With this being said, and with exploring this part of yourself, the priest and priestess within, it's also about exploring what sacredness and sacred relationship actually is. Sacred relationship with yourself and sacred relationship with other people. What intimacy is, what love is, what connection is, what the real contact is. So it's actually, it always comes back to us, knowing ourselves, loving ourselves, accepting ourselves, being kind to ourselves. And I mentioned before self-love, self-acceptance, and knowing that when you're doing things that you're guided to do, when you're believing in yourself. I'm gonna tell you this amazing thing that happened for me today. I was meditating in the morning. I decided what I want. I was seeing all the ancestral patterns connected with my family, from my father's side, from my mother's side, and it's connected also with this priestess and priestess within. and that we are worthy, worthiness itself, worthy of light, worthy of joy, worthy of happiness, worthy of abundance. So I was meditating and seeing all this, releasing all this, writing about this, communicating with my team of light, and I decided what I want, and I was talking with my really good friend and was sharing with her what is going on for me, and she was really also supporting me in the process. But an amazing thing was to see how powerful we are, and how from what I decided and was meditating on in the morning, and what I found that I want, how it manifested just within few hours. I decided how I can get it, how much energy and power I can put into this, and being really straightforward about it with people that were involved in this situation, and just said, this is how much I can put into this. Is this okay for you? Are you interested in this or not? But this was the thing that I was dreaming about for myself for many years, and I was like, maybe I should do that, like because of the ancestral patterns. When I'm gonna be in a relationship or surrounded by friends or anything like that, everything about sharing, because I am a giver. I'm sharing a lot with the people that I'm surrounded with, and also with my clients. So releasing that pattern, and then as a reward for that, instant manifestation of what I wanted, and by knowing that I deserve it. So just an example how powerful you are, and when you are doing things from your heart, and when you are releasing all those limitations, boundaries, and everything and healing all those patterns and letting that go, how and when you are using this power for good, being honest, transparent, not that you are manipulating and trying to get what you want, but really being straightforward in this situation that you are in. So from example, seeing how powerful we are, okay, and when we are allowing our essence to shine, how quickly things manifest in our life. So just an encouragement, and no matter what is going on in the world, knowing that we are creating our own reality, and that's why exactly right now, and how maybe hard things could be for you, which of course I have a lot of compassion for that. We are all going through a lot. Knowing that we are the dreamers, that we can manifest, that we think, and that we can decide what we are participating in and what we are not, that we have this power of free will, okay, that we are not stuck or anything like that, okay. And knowing that happiness and joy is your birthright. Okay. The frequency also that came through, and what is also healing right now. So sacred union, it's a union of masculine and feminine, unity, oneness, experiencing that. And also what is healing, abandonment, disconnection from spirit and from this sacredness, and then we come also of course to the priest and priestess. So everything about this disconnection is triggered by this disconnection and these restrictions that we are all experiencing, no matter where in the world we are living. So all those timelines, like I said before, now is the opportunity for you, everything that is triggered, for you to look into and to be aware. When are you triggered? Why are you triggered? What is going on for you? What are you really feeling? Connecting with your intuition, with the priestess within, and the healing power, being your own healer within. Okay, because we all have connection to that, and that's why I was also mentioning oneness itself. So yeah, partnership, relationship, however you want to call it. What is the thing that I want to mention here is relationship, being on the same ship, and partnership, pair. So we don't need a pair. We decide that we want to be in relationship with somebody else, that we want to create together. Okay, let me see if things are working. Okay, I don't know, it's just a second. Okay, let's see. I hope, please let me know if you can hear me. A lot of okay, distractions here. Okay, so okay, can you hear me? Can you please let me know? Okay, I think now it's working. Okay. So I don't know where exactly I was, but oh yeah, I was mentioning relationship, being on the same ship and pair, and yeah, actually finding everything that we need inside of ourselves, and being stronger together. I hope that you can hear me. I don't know. And also mentioning here being in love or loving, and being in love with something that we are missing, and then integrating those parts or experiencing actually love. And yeah, I'm not gonna go deeper into that because I had many Facebook lives on those topics, on relationship, on love, and all of that in my private group. And if you want to be part of it, you can find it on Facebook, Illuminate Your Life with Tjasa Marin, and you can go deeper into that. But yeah, I'm mentioning this because this is also healing, and it's part of this, because like I said, when we are loving to ourselves, self-love is the most important thing, because when we are acting in life from love towards ourselves and towards others, everything comes into alignment. Okay, and when we are putting water in our own garden, this is where we can actually serve. Okay, we are possible to serve because we are full. Okay, not that we are giving things out of emptiness and with expectations, but that we are giving them from fullness. So yeah, it's important to rest right now. It's important to have healthy boundaries, discernment, what is yours and what you are feeling from the environment, from somebody else that you are in relationship with, and really having these rituals, self-love rituals, self-care rituals, rituals for your own well-being. Okay, about cherishing yourself, cherishing your body, your inner fire. Why am I mentioning your body, your power? Because our body is our home, and as well it's our temple. And if you want to integrate this part of yourself, priest and priestess, you have to first also establish this self-love. Okay, and it's about feeling good in your own skin, in your own body, in your own life. Okay, So it's about healing also all those parts, and you could be experiencing that because for everyone is different aspect that could be coming up, but on a collective level it's about healing and awakening the priest and priestess within. So I mentioned, I think, also the heart expansion and healing. Of course, I'm going also through my own notes because I really don't want to forget about anything that I have received. So yes, knowing that when you allow yourself to step into this frequency of priest and priestess, that you are also having responsibility for those gifts and skills, and what could be coming up for you is concerned about what kind of responsibility will you have if you accept those gifts and talents and wisdom, knowledge, and also maybe experiencing the fear of being seen. Is being who you are going to put you in danger? So really knowing, okay, these fears are present, why are they present? Connecting from this part of priest and priestess to your subconscious and superconscious, like where is this stemming from? Why am I feeling this way? And knowing that even if that happened in the past, even if that happened in the past lifetime, that the times are changing, that the frequency is changing, and it's really getting higher, okay? So no matter what you are hearing, really going into your heart and feeling what you are, what is there for you, okay? Because no matter all these fears, the deeper you go, I can tell you from myself and also from what I've received from my team, no matter what is going on in the world, so much people are awakening right now. The frequency is rising, and sometimes we need this polarity, we need those experiences and those pressures, like for the diamond, you know, that we can master and become who we came here to be, to become. So knowing that if you're experiencing all that, that's completely normal, okay? Then as well, by accepting this part of yourself, the sacred part of yourself, by going with people and with yourself in a deep relationship, knowing that you are with every step integrating more of your essence, of your soul, of your light, okay? And this is happening right now. Okay, the qualities that I was guided to mention here is safety, loyalty, the safety where you're not feeling safe, loyalty itself or disloyalty, betrayal, healing all of that, surrendering, allowing, or on the other side, controlling, respecting, honoring, or completely, diminishing or, not respecting, and we can go to another extreme, putting down, etc., etc. Understanding, and on the other side, judging, hearing, seeing, accepting unconditionally, and getting to know what that is. And on the other side, this critic, okay, healing everything about inner critic, okay, or how you're maybe criticizing yourself because you were criticized, the perfectionism itself, okay. Healing also the frequency of insignificance, You could be experiencing also disappointment, be feeling frustration, anger, because of everything that is going on in the world, and trying to control yourself, your life, and knowing that there is not to control, knowing where and when you are attempting to control things, and where are you not surrendering to the flow of life, where are you not trusting your life, your intuition, the sacred, and just the sacred and the divine itself, the divine plan, that everything is the way it should be. Okay, so which could be really hard for all of us right now. Okay, which doesn't mean that we don't see what is behind the curtain. Okay, but this is this way for a reason. Okay. So really looking into where we are not surrendering to the flow of life, where we're trying to go against it, where we are trying to get things our way. What I was guided to mention here from our childhood, because we were maybe different, or we felt different for many different reasons, or we didn't feel worthy or anything like that. When you were maybe asking yourself, why me, what is wrong with me, all of those things, and then I want this, I want it my way, but coming out of fear, out of anger, out of frustration, out of control, manipulating, coming out of pain, with everything that happened from the past. Healing, shame, blame, envy, which is connected with comparison as well, from the past. Okay, so we can step deeper into the frequency of priest and priestess. Let me see. So yeah, everywhere that you are not unconditionally trusting in the divine, and what is happening for you, and believing that things will work out as they are meant to be, and if they are not going into in the way that you imagined them, if it is the truth, knowing that if it is, I really like that saying, if it is the truth, the event will happen anyway. Okay, if it's not the truth, perhaps the things are not happening and working out is the best outcome. So when we are trying to push things, when we are demanding things, when we are being stubborn, really looking into those aspects. Okay, and why we are doing this that way, why we are feeling that way. Okay, also stepping into this warrior of light, and really standing up for your beliefs. This is also what it means to be in the frequency of priest and priestess. And yeah, also sharing those beliefs and your truth. So yeah, many people, they were writing to me that they really feel like they are in a war zone right now, and such an extremes with light and shadow and everything that they are experiencing. And what I was guided to share here is that the true power is gentle, and it's not aggressive. Okay, and as well, no war is ever won when fought with negative forces. So use the light, and it will guide you in every matter. Okay. Let me see if I forgot about something. Yeah, this is what I also mentioned before, that you have the power to create the reality you want, or to really containing that higher frequency, really aligning always back to it, is really important right now. and knowing that you are the creator of your reality. And that's why I also shared my own experience before and how powerful that is, and how important it is right now to step forward in situations that you don't know what the outcome will be, and just following your intuition, going into the new direction, into the direction towards you, really creating foundation, and looking into also on what foundation you have created things in the past, because everything that was not created from love, it's now being shown to us, okay? Everything that was maybe created on lies is shown to us in one way or another. So really looking into those aspects within ourselves, and by healing all that, we are actually integrating and this frequency, and we are helping everyone around us, and collectively with this healing. So yeah, the last thing that I want to mention, because I was talking also so much about power of love and light, power itself, of course, a lot is happening on heart chakra, like I said, and also on solar plexus. Knowing that solar plexus is actually the brain of our energy system, and that actually here are joining the energy of cosmos and the energy of earth, okay, and then it's being transmitted through the whole of our body. And this is where we are also taking in the energy of other people, of environment, of other places, okay? If we go, for example, to the sacred place. So knowing that we are in charge, that we are in power, and that we are deciding what we are taking in and what we are not taking in, okay? With this polarity that is happening right now, also knowing that you have the right to say no, okay? And maybe right now it's also really important to be clear about what you want and focusing on what you actually want. Let me see if I forgot about everything. Yeah, the last thing that I'm gonna say here in this video is that we don't have to prove our worthiness, that you are worthy, and you are worthy of this light, this knowledge, wisdom, the gifts that you are having as a soul, that you are. So you're worthy of this part of yourself, the priestess within. So open yourself for healing everything that needs to be healed, connected with that, and open yourself to integrate this knowledge, wisdom, and light that is there for you right now, okay? Just accept it. Okay, thank you for joining me, and yeah, I'm gonna be doing more of those spontaneous videos on this platform, on Instagram. I'm guided to do that, and yeah, also allow yourself to see the sacredness within yourself, the light within yourself, and within everyone and everything in your life, okay? And knowing that, yeah, we are not bad or wrong or anything like that. So finding this humanness, and because we are humans, yeah, and knowing that we all do mistakes, and that we all learn from them. Okay, thank you. Bye.